Hey, I just want to speak on something because I feel like it's a narrative that has been created, and genuine masculine women are not embodying their divine masculine essence because they have been led and taught this version of what a woman have to be, and it's like distance itself from divine masculine energy. It's like a woman essence is just divine feminine when no one in this reality is just an embodiment of one essence. It's a spectrum, it's polarity. You may be all the way on one opposite end of that pole. That doesn't mean that you're not still connected to the other end of that pole. Think of a straw. Even if you are putting your mouth on one end of the straw, that straw is still connected to the other side of itself. You feel me? And so with that being said, divine feminine women is how the divine feminine energy started to incarnate itself into physical reality. And divine masculine chose to incarnate itself in the form of man. Although before that, it decided to split itself. It was one being, right? So what we consider and understand as androgyny, something that is not man or woman, but both. Not male or female, but both, you know? Think of like those fish who can become male or female. It can change their sex, you know? Us humans are not physically able to change our sex, no. Although that wouldn't be all the way correct in the sense of that we do have surgeries to do that. What I mean when I say that though was that we don't have the natural ability to do it. You know, we have to go through unnatural means. Don't confuse as if I'm saying unnatural is wrong. It's a different way, right? So going around full circle back to my beautiful women, you was born as a divine masculine consciousness within a female vessel. That doesn't negate the divine feminine essence that you do embody because of the vessel that you're in. Although I want to invite you to stop running from your masculine energy, stop running from being strong, being someone that's seen, being someone that leads. If you do not desire a divine feminine man, ask yourself, is that because of insecurities in what I was told I supposed to have with a man and how my relationship with a man is supposed to be? Or is it because I genuinely do not desire to lead? I'm looking for another leader who can lead me as well. So you're looking for a divine masculine man who's willing, and not only is he divine masculine, he's also a dominant man. Because just because someone's divine feminine doesn't mean he's not dominant. He doesn't know how to lead. He just lead in a different way. You may want someone to lead you in a physical way, where divine masculine will more lead you internally. He will be that one who pushes and helps and urge you, nod you along through your intellect and through your emotions, more so of guiding you, like in a sense of, hey, follow me, follow my actions, follow what I do. More sense in the understanding that you are an individual, he is an individual, and he's not trying to take direction of your life, but play a part of where that life is going. And a divine masculine being, he's doing the same thing, but he's doing it in a more external way, you know? And so when we're talking about divine masculine and divine feminine, you have to ask yourself, are we talking about consciousness? Or are you talking about masculine traits? Or are you talking about feminine traits and ways of expression in the external form? Because the divine lives within and it expresses itself outwards through the vessel. So you can have a divine feminine man that portrays hella masculine traits. I'm one of them. But I'm what you consider two-spirit. I have more than one consciousness within me. But that's another thing for another video. You can have a divine masculine man that portrays feminine traits. So this is a man who internally, he's directing things, but externally, it may seem like he's not making moves at all. But when he does make a move, he makes many moves. And then he's back within himself trying to decide where his next action is going. You feel me? On the outside, though, it may look like that he is able to put other people in positions to do work for him. Because the feminine doesn't need to do too much. It just needs to be in position to flow. His internal energy is what's directing him. His external energy is what's just flowing. And so these energies are interchangeable. And just because I'm saying it in such a black and white way doesn't mean it can't become gray, you know? And so the ways that I just explained are just generic ways of how consciousness is indeed incarnating in this realm now. Although even now it's continuing to change as more beings are coming in with a more androgynous nature, dualistic spirits, you know? So I just want to share that to my divine feminine women. Love yourself. To my divine feminine men, love yourself. Stop running from your essence because of what people say you're supposed to embody. When in truth, they're not even talking about the divine. They're talking about traits. They're talking about expressions. When people are talking about what a man should be, what a woman should be, they're talking about external things. And that's why it confuses you, because you definitely embody a man. You definitely embody a woman. You're just not what society tells you what you should be. And that is beautiful. Because as time continue to move forward, as we're already in the age of Aquarius and we're to continue to grow and more people are becoming enlightened and aware, that outdated way of thinking is already crumbling. Aquarius is already rebelling. We've been rebelling with this shit. I've been rebelling since I was a jit. Been rebelling before I even came back into this vessel in this life. You feel me? So with that being said, I just want to share that, and I want to just pour love into the beings who struggle because they're still trying to embody where they at right now. It's your boy Biazur Bunte, and that's the message.